Why did this jersey make me rethink morality? A piece of fabric shouldn't make you rethink your morals, but hovering over the screen, mouse ready to click, I hesitated. Not because of the price, not because of the design, but because of the logo plastered along the front. The last time Qatar dominated global headlines wasn't just because of the Football World Cup, but was because of their massive amount of human rights abuses. These events sparked mass outrage, migrant worker deaths, LGBTQIA+ prosecutions, and calls for mass boycotts. And here I was, about to wear their name across my chest. But then thought hit me, if this logo feels so wrong, why doesn't any others? Why doesn't wearing an Australian flag, a British flag, or American flag impact me the same way? These countries also have historical controversies and ongoing issues. Genocides, foreign and domestic insurrections, colonial legacies, and human rights abuses in their own right. Why does one symbol feel like a statement, but others fade into obscurity? So how does media impact this? How does media decide what we care about? A lot of the ways we engage with ethical issues isn't consistent, it's highly curated. Media outrage isn't distributed evenly. It follows trends, cycles, and narratives shaped by ownership, algorithms, and influences. Qatar was in the global spotlight during the World Cup, making their controversies highly visible. But other nations, particularly Western ones, rarely receive the same level of criticism even when they're engaging in the exact same practices. This isn't to say that Qatar's issues shouldn't be discussed, because they were highly problematic. But why is this scrutiny so selective? And how much of this is driven by genuine concern versus social signaling? If you want to hear more stories like this, you can click the first link down in the description where you'll get access to my free weekly newsletter where I send you a story every single Tuesday. And as a thank you, you'll receive the first 2 chapters of the debut Creators Trove magazine where I captured the biggest creators in the creator economy. So if you want to keep up with this rapidly evolving industry and make sure you never fall behind again, you can click that first link down in the description. And onto the rest of the video. Let's go a bit deeper into it now. Media platforms don't just report on the issues. They shape what we see, how we think, and even the questions we ask about them. TikTok, for example, was willing to surface content on Palestine, drawing backlash from US officials who have long attempted to hide their complicity and active participation in genocide. In contrast, legacy outlets, like ones owned by Rupert Murdoch, have long played a significant role in suppressing stories that did not align with their interests. Notably, anything to do with the climate crisis, and so much more. This level of control is hardly unique. Twitter, once considered a place for open discourse, has become increasingly partisan in how it moderates content. They've been approving 83% of censorship requests from authoritarian regimes, while also suspending journalists covering sensitive topics. While some controversies are given 24/7 media coverage, others equally or more significant are left to fade into obscurity. So why do certain injustices demand attention, while others are conveniently overlooked? And more importantly, who gets to decide? So, can we be more ethically consistent? The challenge isn't just about whether to wear a jersey. It's about how we engage with ethical concerns in a world where all our information is either editorially or algorithmically served to us, and where our time, energy, and even ability to pursue these issues is limited. The key thing to remember is, apply scrutiny consistently. If you're taking a stand on one issue, are you holding all other entities to the same standard? And keep in mind who is telling you to be angry at what and why. Specifically, what are they trying to turn your attention away from? So, will I wear this jersey? Have I worn this jersey? Absolutely yes. The side and charity match was upon us, and I had to embrace. But I will also recognize the layers of hypocrisy and inconsistency in the way that we deal with ethical concerns as I move forward. And I hope you do the same too, because the enemy of democracy is apathy, and that's where issues can start to slip through and deteriorate the base layers of society. So if you learned something from this video and want to learn even more about the foundations of society, how it operates, and what we can do to make it better, you can watch this playlist right here, where we have so many more videos helping you navigate this rapidly evolving world. Enjoy.